All right, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, it's your boy Solar Bang. It's been a long time since I've made some content, and I promised you guys I do want to try to come back and explain where I've been and what I've been going through, why I have not been doing live streams and YouTube videos for the last couple years. But I have been trying to keep myself busy with certain projects and stuff while I deal with some health issues, and which I'll be going into probably in another video sometime shortly. But anyway, I do have an obligation. One of the tools I was reviewing, I did say I'd make a YouTube video for, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into that. So this tool is called Minvo. I've tested a bunch of tools in its genre for making repurposed content. I think the majority of people you see using it are probably going to do the most popular video form these days, which is reels and or shorts, depending on your TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, etc. But it does actually make landscape and portrait videos as well as square videos. I've had some ups and downs with this tool getting started. I had videos kind of appear and disappear and stuff. I've worked with support and I got all the quirks worked out. Just so you guys know in further detail what I'm doing, there's different promotions you can do to get upgrades. I bought tier 5. I invest in tools like every month or so, a couple hundred sometimes more. Those in my business circles know that. Those that know me from Twitch and YouTube probably don't know that, but now you do. So this in particular I bought from AppSumo. You guys know I hate subscriptions. I'm all about paying once, and I've been looking for a long time now to find an alternative to Opus clips, and I have not been able to find anything close. And so I've already done the review on AppSumo. I've done the G2 review. This is the final thing. I want to go over the pricing real quick so we can get down to the nitty gritty. So if you click on that deal, I only have one tier left, so I grabbed a screenshot for you guys. Here's the pricing. Keep in mind, this is a one-time purchase. It's only available for, I want to say, the next like 4 days or so. So if you are going to get on it, you want to get on it soon. Chances are by the time you're seeing this video, it's probably going to be gone, and you'll probably be stuck with the whole monthly option. But still, I do prefer their monthly billing as opposed to, say, credits that expire, so you know what you're getting and what you're paying for, and you can always kind of cut it off. So I do think it is a good model. I think this tool was really good for educational content, podcasts, things of that sort, repurposing in general. I think it's probably better if your face is involved. I think the faceless YouTube channel is probably not as good for stuff like this. Advertising could work. I don't think it's perfect for everything. But I think when you're doing stuff like gaming content or things without faces, it's probably going to be, in general, you're probably going to have to do more manual custom work. I don't think a tool is just going to solve that for you. So they have 6 tiers, and the more you pay, the more you get. The first couple tiers, they have a 90-day storage and 5 gig max size per file storage when you're uploading. And then tier 3 and beyond, they cap out at 10 gig per file with 180-day file storage. So just a note of that. Again, these are one-time fees if you do get this with a lifetime deal. So 2 hours a month might work for the average YouTuber, maybe, depending on how often you're putting out videos. 5 hours. Keep in mind, you get unlimited export, so could work if you just do like a video a week, something like that. 5 hours a month if you do like an hourly podcast could work for you. Tier 3 and up, any kind of serious creator or a team could use. Tier 4, 5, and 6 are primarily geared at teams or agencies. 25 hours, again, this is content you're uploading because you get unlimited exports. 25, 50, or 100 hours, and it does get pretty pricey. But the higher tier you get, the more you get for your money. It seems like it doubles almost every tier here. If you do miss out on the lifetime deal and you are kind of sucked into that whole subscription plan, you can drag down and pick your number of monthly minutes, and you do get a discount going annual, paying for that 12 months in advance. Looks like it's on average $20 or less a month, and that would get you a good 2 hours worth of upload a month. So again, these lifetime deal prices really are worth it, but just wanted to throw it out there. Anyway, I didn't want to waste your time with uploading and all that stuff and cutting it out, so I just kind of had some videos prepared. Some of these are from other creators. So this is from DocuSodes. I actually know the creator on this channel. And what's cool about this is we were talking one night and he was actually running the same exact video through Opus clips And why all the clips did not match up, this first one did. And I just thought it was really cool because I know that why it might not use the exact same logic, I know it uses similar logic as Opus Clip, which gave me a lot of confidence in this tool because I knew that, okay, this tool is somehow getting similar results. It seems like this tool takes a little bit longer, but again, in the terms of savings, worth it. I have no problem hitting export or upload and then, going to the bathroom or making some tea or coffee. Anyway, I want to just show you a couple samples of these clips, and then I'll show you the editor and kind of show you my gripes and the things I like about it. So here's the clip.
Now, while it might be impossible to believe, another suspect emerged in May of 2023. Cops arrested a man named Vitaly Manishin, who almost immediately claimed that he was the man behind those student murders in Barnaul. Manishin claimed that he used his job as a veterinarian and director of a farm to lure female students under the guise of helping them get into the university. During questioning, he ended up confessing to 4 more murders from 1999 to 2000, including one of the victims linked to the Barnaul maniac case. As of now, the authorities have Manishin in custody, and they're looking into whether or not there might be more victims out there. But officially, neither of these suspects has been charged, and considering the new emergence of a similar pattern of murders, the culprit responsible for the Barnaul murders may still be out there.
So as you can see, it's like a complete thought. It wasn't cut off in the middle of a sentence or anything. And that's a problem I have with a lot of these other tools. So that's another thing that gave me a lot of confidence is most of the clips I get are like that, complete whole thoughts. It does generate a whole bunch of clips per upload. So that was the other cool thing too. Anyway, if you go into the editor here, I can kind of show you just a little bit about what that looks like under the hood. I don't want to change all the settings because I actually like the way I have it set up, but they do have some cool stuff. They have B-roll. You can do splits anywhere you want. You can actually adjust these, the transcription and or view it. They have presets, and then they have text presets and title and stuff. They have caption presets and colors, brand colors. They have music. You can upload your own, or you can actually preview the stuff they have in the app. They don't have a super wide selection from what I've seen, but still they have music in there. I thought that was kind of cool. You can add intro and outros, which I think a lot of these apps kind of forget, or they make it tricky to do that. Whereas here, it seems like it's pretty easy to apply that. Backgrounds, this is where I had some issues. So they have the options here, but I have background blur checked, and as you've seen in that clip, it didn't do it. Whereas I seen in Opus clips it does, so I'm hoping they'll get that fixed. I'm gonna reach out to support. Guys, if you're watching this video, maybe take a look into it. Anyway, the background color, I don't think that was really working for me either. They have a couple preset images here, but nothing's animated. It's all static. I'm not a big fan of these, but again, you can upload your own, so not a big deal. I think it's really cool. You can upload stuff with branding too. You can upload your own image, but no video support, unfortunately, for backgrounds, which is a big pet peeve for me. It's something I hope they fix or add in. Now, this video didn't actually have emojis, but you can actually have emojis added in. Some of the clips I have, they automatically populated. So I think it's based on keywords, but you can do that. And you'll notice here, you can kind of turn things on and off. Some will be off already, but down here in the timeline, they have the layers. Yeah, it looks like you can insert stuff here and split. So if I scroll down, the bottom layer is the music. Now these layers, I don't think you can rearrange the order, which kind of irked me, because if you upload it, you can upload images and videos, but they always appear on top, which really doesn't work for me if I want to put something behind the video. So I think you can only upload one layer. I don't think you can upload multiple layers like you can in some other tools like Content Fries to really build a custom visual experience. I don't think most people are going to be doing that, but it's just something to think about. Also, in the upper right hand corner here, you have your portrait, landscape, and square. Just wanted to point that out again because I was telling you guys earlier. So you have all these different layers here, and as you go through, you can kind of see this like preview pane on the right hand side. You can reset, you can apply it to the other clips or the previous ones, and you can do center, left, right, full video, and there's some other stuff like split if there's like multiple speakers, things of that sort. So as you can see here, you can adjust it. It's draggable and it has these corners. You can resize it. So right here, it's kind of set for the full video, and because it's a vertical, it's a 16:9 wide video, but we're making a vertical video, we're just kind of capturing this center frame. But if you wanted to get the whole thing, you could add some black bars in there to do that. Whereas like here, for example, that's what we're kind of doing. We're kind of mid zoomed in to get the words in there, but we're not zooming in the full frame. And then here, for example, we are taking the full frame, and that's why you have all this black area. So you can kind of do that. Just a heads up on how that stuff works. And you go right up here to save. So you can save, and if you want to come back to it and get some more thoughts, come back and edit it again. If you think of some better stuff, you can do that. And then export it whenever you want. Again, they have a pretty good retention time of like 90 to 180 days. I'm just going to look at a couple other videos real quick, but I think you guys kind of see what you would see here in the tool. The plans do have different amount of team members. I think it's 5, like I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 10 and 20. I think I have the 10 right now, and this when I upgrade this by doing this review and the other 2 reviews, it should push me to 20. I've been helping other creators with it, so if you're actually interested in seeing what it can do and comparing it to Opus Clip, hit me up in the comments or maybe on Discord, and maybe we can do a call. I can share my screen and kind of just run a video through it with you. We can use a YouTube URL or upload it, and you can kind of get an idea. Here's another video. I did some gaming content, like I said, didn't really come out super great, but it's something you could do. I don't know if I'd recommend it. This is more of a conversational topic, and this one did not line the frame up perfectly, but I went in here and literally like 10 seconds of just touching up the frame, lined it up great. Last 2 spots I focused on the side with the girl in the video instead of him, but here we go.
This girl obviously has probably an Only Fools account. But here's the thing, fellas. Now you're going to say through all this, like, dude, how are we winning? Like, what are you talking about? We're winning because we control the resources, and we control marriage, and we control the relationships. That's what we control. Do you think this guy right here going out to the fancy date with a tall, handsome, smart guy, yeah, if he gets to sleep with her, like, you know, if he sleeps with her that night, is he going to settle down with her? No, because she's going to be using her phone or texting other dudes or whatever. He's going to try to sleep with her, and yeah, it's costing him a date, but he'll still be giving it up without the relationship. And then she goes and hangs out with the F-boy, and he gets it without giving up the relationship. See, women do control the bedroom, but men control relationships.
Yeah, see, and nothing's cut off. Captions were spot on. It was him speaking in a little frame that I focused on. Then the other part was her from a TikTok video he had paused. This is me from like, I don't know, a couple of years ago playing Back for Blood, because that's how long it's been since I made content. This is just me seeing what it would do, and it pulled out a pretty cool clip, I thought. So enjoy.
So this achievement is actually one that's been pretty difficult for me. It's not the reason you think either. So, I mean, it sounds
Notice the emotes.
Get Bob's arm and kill 10 zombies with it. Not a big deal. Every single time I've tried to get this achievement since the game's launched, someone has always grabbed the arm and not given it up. You end up having to use the arm to open the safe room door, and they carry it to the safe room and go in with it and don't drop it. So once a player has it, there's no way of really getting it from them.
So just another note here too. I noticed it kind of doing it in this last clip here. So when you're in the editor or when you're viewing the preview clips, the video is not rendered, and it's like a lower resolution for faster playback, but it also kind of stutters sometimes. That's okay. When you actually do render these out, they come out really small size, compressed, but they all play smoothly. So you have workspaces that you can add more brands. I have 2 because it kind of screwed up here, but you can delete them as well. I don't think there's a limit on that. And then again, you have your team management. So like they have a Discord as well. Thought that was kind of cool. A lot of companies are starting to actually adopt Discord as a support platform, so they are reachable. And I will let you guys know if things do not go well, if I do not get the upgrade that was mentioned in that email, because again, that was something that was supposed to happen here. Again, this is tier 6. It should bump me up 1 level. I should be getting all these great perks. But I don't know, because again, that email was not actually, I don't know. They said it was supposed to be sent out to everybody. I never got it. And everybody that bought the top tier, aka tier 5 that I know, had not got this email. But again, I had been speaking to support, and they told me they'd bump me up a level if I did these things. So that should hopefully work out. But anyway, this is a honest review. If you guys know me from the gaming world or software world, and you know I'm very vocal in the business world as well, in the Facebook groups, I have no problem calling people out, calling groups out. I have no problem calling software out. And I've been very critical of these type tools, to be honest, especially I want to say most recently, I think the closest tool we got to anything semi good that was close to this was Right Panda, which I think they did a good job. It just wasn't there, and they weren't really trying to take the feedback. And then there's a lot of other tools that didn't come close. They just wouldn't. They didn't have any kind of face tracking. They didn't have any advanced features. They had a lot of limitations, no panning or zooming sometimes, or bad selection. Most of the time, the clips did not make sense. Sentences and all were cut off. So Minvo does a great job, and it is literally the closest you're going to get to Opus clips at a great price point. And it doesn't work off expiring credits, but it actually works off a monthly fee or a lifetime deal. So for me, that's a huge win. So I went big on this tool with tier 5, and again, I should be having tier 6 hopefully sometime soon. If you want to check it out or something and you do know me or whatever, feel free to ping, and we will line something up. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, if this was helpful to you guys or not, and what you think. And I'll see you guys the next one.